video, utility, and Earth 2 as well. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say, where's Dashi? Dashi's right over there, as where Dashi should be with me at all times. So we have a beautiful start to the stream. Shout out to Richard Volinsky for the $4.99 super chat saying sending nudes. Thank you so much for that. That means the world. So I will bring that up again as I go on and do this video, but I'll do the video first. I'll do the intro, and then I will readdress that. But thank you for the sending nudes $4.99 super chat. So first off, today OMI was up about 0.1%. Actually, it's dropped down to 0.00%, but it was up 0.1% on the day, which did outperform both Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin is down about 0.25, Ethereum is up about 0.0, so it stayed pretty stagnant. So we did outperform that. We did not outperform the markets. Actually, no, we did, I'm sorry. The S&P was up 0.04, Dow futures up 0.03, and NASDAQ up 0.09. So we did outperform everything today. That's why I put it in the title. Like I said, up 0.1. We outperformed everything. This is very good. Why is this good? Why is this happening? Okay, so let me get to the volume of this first, and then I'll go through the rest of my stuff here. If we take a look at the last couple of days of volume, we're only at about anywhere between $500,000 and $700,000 in volume per day, and this one no different at 683,000. But there do seem to be, again, some of my whales, some random whales that we have no idea who they are, or at least I don't, that are continuously buying because of the rumors that OUP is going to be really, really brolic and awesome. Again, there's zero proof of this. I mean, outside of the people that are working on it, whether it's David himself, whether it's Dan himself, Rizal, I don't know who is, but they had mentioned many times that it might come in Q3, at least the article. If the article does come in Q3, you know, they have a few weeks, great. If not, no big deal. We will get that in October. But I think that's part of the reason why you're over there and you're seeing OMI do really, really well against the rest of the markets, because people are buying in anticipation on it. Now, are they going to buy on the rumor and sell on the news? Maybe. So do we pop up straight up to 0.005? Maybe not. I think people that are buying at 0.00135 might sell at 0.0027 if they double the money. Dare I say. But again, this is say 100% sure, but other worlds are buying. They're buying right now. So just some comments while everyone could smash that like button, that'd be great. Chris Mather says, David told me at Decon London when he gave the gold and silver Veve logo, if you keep it, which I was anyway, you won't be disappointed, ? So I'm very, very bullish on that. I don't know if David's bullish on that because it is a fantastic, he knows what collecting is, and he knows what I know, which is Veve's good household name, and he knows that the first ever Veve logo, especially that, one of 500, technically 450 if they keep 50 of them, is going to be absolute bananas. 5 figures easy. I think the special mints like number 69, you know, number 100 or whatever, they could quite possibly go, or even my 41 could quite possibly go for tens of thousands of dollars, like 30, 40, 100, whatever. That's me, and I have it up there. Outside, look at this, not going to sell. Sells. I told people I wouldn't stay with my alligator Lokis. I don't think I would burn that either. The alligator Lokis, I'm thinking about burning. If you go and you say, hey, you have to go and burn, you know, 5 secret rare, and you get this super, you know, 1 of 10, I'll do that. If you have to burn 30 or 50 or 100 common, I'll do that too. I'll keep you guys on that. But some of the big news today, which probably why many of you are here, and my interpretation of it, is Disney. The announcement we've had from one, the Disney Golden Moments finale. And what it appears to be is, obviously you do have a Aladdin's Wishing Lamp. The Disney Golden Moments collection features some of the most beloved characters and icons from franchises featured on Disney Plus, appearing in all of these Golden Moments. In honor of Disney Plus, we are celebrating the culmination of our very first collection by offering the Magic Lamp from Walt Disney Animation Studios' Aladdin. This signature symbol of dreams and wishes is made even more enchanting with an even animated effect that grants the original holder 2 special wishes from Veve. Wish 1, it unlocks the Disney D NFT, which I'll show you what that is right now. Hey, where'd it go? So It does unlock that. And then the other one is that it unlocks a promo code providing a reservation for 7 days to purchase the Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey NFT. Schedules for release in September of 2022, which is here. But that's it. This is the Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey Too Much Magic. This is the uncommon. However, there was another article released, and the other article that was released shows that you have a uncommon. This one is 8,888. You have an ultra rare, 5,555 of those, and then you have a secret rare, 1940. 1940. Everyone comment down below if you get that reference. That is a really, really, really old hockey reference. Back in the day when it was, you'd go to an Islanders Rangers game, at least in the 90s, you would go, Rangers suck. But before then, the chant was 1940. Anyway, like I said, really, really old reference. But it seems to me, out of those two wishes, what you're gonna get is the uncommon, because it says Sorcerer's Apprentice, or at least that's the picture that they're showing. Released in 1940, the animation studio's Fantasia, groundbreaking triumph that blends music and animation into whimsical stories and adventures for the series. Starting one of our favorites from the film, Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey, Sorcerer Apprentice, we follow Mickey Mouse as he discovers magical powers. While apprenticing for a sorcerer named Yen Sid, Mickey soon realizes that making magic is harder than it looks. So if we go and take a look at this, there are only 10,000 of the Disney Ds. I feel like if you get that lamp and those two wishes, there's 10,000 of those, so there's 10,000 Disney Ds. Hi, Lilith. Feeling all right?
Mm-hmm.
Say hi.
Literally like the same thing every time I get on the camera. I'm always in my pajamas, so hi.
Always in your pajamas. All right. See you soon. So you have the additions of, like I said, 10,000, but if everyone decides to go and print the D, which I think they're going to, does that mean there's not going to be a lot of those Mickeys? And look at the Mickeys here. Like I said, are 8,888 of the uncommon. 50. So there's, let's say 13. So let's say there's about 14,000 plus. So let's say there's about 16,000 of those total, because you have the 1940. I mean, you get. You don't have to have the 7 days to purchase the Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey NFT. Maybe that's a special edition. I mean, I don't think it would be, because there's 10,000 of these. Well, there's 10,000 of the Ds. It doesn't say how many of these there are, though. The Aladdin. It doesn't say how many of those there are. It just says how many of these you can get. So comment down below if I'm missing something. Again, I haven't read this yet. I haven't read. I've just been busy all day. Anyway, moving on with the rest of the news, we got Gone Dino saying, so you have purchased the store to get the airdrop D on the 9th, and Veve Digital Collectibles says yes. So you have to purchase that in order to get the airdrop D. So most everyone's probably going to get the D. I don't think everyone else is going to get. I mean, the Mickey Mouse, the Fantasia is going to be. Also, comment down below if you've seen any differences between the Sorcerer's Apprentice hat, because I haven't yet. Like I said, I haven't really been going and checking this, but I will 100% do that right now. Go to the Buy Collectibles. Gonna go to the brands. Actually, I can just go to my full sets, because I don't have it. I have the Elsa though. But with that Elsa should also come the Mickey Sorcerer hat. So I think this about 627. I think it is actually up from before, or is it 400s? Speaking of 400s, and speak like this Thor poster, which again, I might be pumping my own bags here, even though I'm probably not going to sell this anytime soon. There is only, I don't even know if it says. Let's take a look, see how many of these Thor Love and Thunder posters there are. 20. There's only 22 of these Thor Love and Thunder posters. So there's only 22 of them out there. The cheapest one that you can get is $349. And, let's say you have, I mean, and if you buy the bottom 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there's 7 of them that are between $349 and $367. Fair. Then it jumps $132 to $499. Then it jumps $167 to $666. Then it jumps another 80 something dollars to Foster Hilt $750. So it, after the first 7 are bought, it does have a very, very, very thin floor. Anywho, the Sorcerer's Apprentice hat is something that I thought was interesting, because you could have your normal Sorcerer's Apprentice and then you could have the hat on top of that. Anywho, moving on. Kelly Brooks says finale as in no more golden moments after this, and then Veve Digital Collectibles responds, girl, yes. So I'm not, is this the culmination? Is this the end? According to Veve Digital Collectibles, yeah, this is it. This is the last one. So what type of utility could we get from having every single one of them? I don't know. It's a lot, but I guarantee you that D goes for a ton, because I guarantee you the D's probably going to be the scarcest, I think. 10,000? No, there's definitely less. There's definitely, let's take a look at that. Let's go to the Disney Golden Moments. I think if we go to not the Winnie the Pooh, if we go to the Chippendale only has 6,333 of those. Floor price is $199, not bad. But yeah, out of 6,333 of those, it doesn't say how many there are for the lamp though. It just says that in Disney Plus Day of Celebrate Culmination. Yeah, that's strange. It doesn't say how many there are. Oh no, I'm sorry, it does. There's 10,000 of them. So with the 10,000, I guess you can, they all might go to the D. Because by getting a promo code, reservation for 7-10 purchase Sorcerer's Apprentice, Megano T scheduled for release. I don't know, I mean, I feel like some of the Sorcerer's Apprentice might be under retail, like common. Because they are, I don't think they're a blind box. Boxes, then I think the uncommon goes under retail, but the ultra rare and the secret rare can move, especially the secret rare. Anyway, I'm gonna move on before I get to the rest of the comments here. We do have news from Noah. It says, is a purchase limit of 1 drop at a time. And then Trapper says, is this the last golden moment drop ever? And Noah says yes. So in the Veve Discord, somebody asked if it was the last golden moment drop ever. Again, Noah said yes. Now that could be amended or changed at any time. We don't know. And obviously this is what the D meant. David says try D for Disney. And obviously that changed very, very well. We have some say this is cool. Oh, blockchain is cool. Cute the haters crying out how it will tank after a week, etc. It's still cool. I hope these innovations keep coming. Grabbing to own the first medical grant Veve, meaning that there might be others. Blockchain might be one to know. I was at the Disney store before with my friend Lilith, and we're about to get to spooky time. When can we get some Nightmare Before Christmas? When can we get Jack Skellington? If Ravella Anderson put a bunch of tweets today, I don't know why people care so much about this is the last golden moment. It's like one ounce stop being made after AF15. These are friends. None of these have ever mattered. These trash golden moments are not scarce arguments. These trash golden moment, not scarce arguments are only followed by fools. So I'm not sure if he's calling the golden moments trash, saying these trash golds are not scarce, or if he's saying that the arguments that the golden moments are trash are only followed by fools. If he's saying that the argument is trash, agreed. If he's saying that the golden moment is trash, not agreed. Not agreed. Everyone's going to want these. Again, go to Facebook, look at the Disney collectors pages. Hundreds of thousands of people on each of them. Camilla Anderson also says, so something new to FOMO and speculate about. Makes sense. Guess we wait for them to all go to 100K each right now. Because Thor, in the history of the world, in my opinion, the popularity of Thor is a safe bet. No matter how cool future Thor looks, only one person. Dr. Profit posted the official unique exit liquidity now. Exit liquidity, now is a perfect time to list your golden moments, meaning Dr. Profit was buying, and that was the news of the day. Let me go and take all the comments. Just as gender reveal or golden moment. Actually, I was supposed to go over some Earth 2 stuff. I was talking with a whale friend of mine, and he thinks I try to go for 200 million OMI. For money. But I said, it is possible if the Earth 2 comes out this quarter, which I think it will. I think it'll probably come here. But if it does, and it sells $100, $1,000, I would have to sell everything, and then I could maybe get the rest of it. Or if OMI goes, if OMI stays here, if let's say they delay OUP and they delay all that, and OMI stays here and goes down until next year, then I could do that. If the Earth 2 crypto comes out first and it's like $4 or $5 or $10, whatever, lordy, I will. I could do it then if I sell everything. Would I sell everything? Again, I only have 30-something thousand. So at $2, it'd be $77,000. Yes, I could sell it. I could 200 million OMI, but do I want to sell all that? It won't just be $2 forever. Maybe multiple at some point. The first thing is society. If there is another charity, let's say like Project Animal Welfare Institute, if there's something that has a more pressing matter, I will choose that charity if it's a good idea at the time, and I know the charity. So I'll right now it's Best Friends Animal Society, but that could change. Let me know if you guys know any other great ones. Moving on. Justin says #WhenHall. Richard Valinsky's sending nudes. Dude, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Means a lot. Darth Chaos says, hello there. General Darth Chaos. Tyler says, Memphis is hurting so bad. Please pray for my city if that's what you do. I will, Tyler. I will. Sorry. Take the TikTok upstairs. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on in Memphis, but pray for those people if it's not going good. VV Virgin says, hello, Randy Wenhall. What up, VV Virgin? How you doing? Alexander says, Dr. Profit doesn't own 300 plus walls for nothing. Agreed. Heckin' agreed. Very smart man. You don't get to his position by being dumb. Just sitting waiting for the bus. You work, you're smart. All that jazz. Romantic says, let's heckin' go. Jomi says, hey, Randy. Just says, Wenhall. Subby0 says, it's interesting that they made the comment, the animated of the set. I think that sound too for the uncommon. Let's take a look, see what we got here. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, animated and SFX. The other ones are not. So that is interesting. So you don't get both of them, do you? I guess you do if you get the lamp. Made even more enchanted with an animated effect that grants the original holder 2 spell wishes from Veve. Yeah, you get 2. I hear Legend of Zelda. That would be really awesome if you could go and if you hold all of the golden moments, maybe it gets you a 3rd wish. I think that would be pretty legit. Justin says Disney D's. Lord of the Realms says, Veve bringing some extra magic this time. Heck yeah. These Supreme says, it says the medium for Final Golden Moments has another medium article below. Yes, I read both. Nick Batchelor says, I'm praying for Memphis and the loss of that beautiful teacher who was killed. Oh, one of the saddest things since the school shooting in Texas. So sorry. Oh, man, I've been so out of the loop with things. I didn't even hear about that. Let me Memphis. Oh, God. First thing comes up, Memphis shooting. Oh, they didn't catch the guy. So I don't know if this is the person that did it. I don't, this is, I guess, the number one suspect, and people are asking to find him. Jesus. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Multiple shootings in Memphis. Oh, he has been captured. Okay, cool. Um, Glad that he's been captured. Yeah, that's a whole big bucket of suck right there. I'm sorry, guys. Pray for those guys. Anyway, moving on. My guy says, Reese said the OEP was being revamped to annihilate the code in one of the AMAs. Yes, I think that was with, might have been Foster Hilt or essentially Crypto, I think. I think the Superstar one. Oh yeah. No, I think it was before Superstar one. Just keep DCAing OMI. Yeah. I'm telling, my whales are still buying. There's nothing that should stop them right now. Nothing serious that I could see. No, there's nothing. Trying to look at everything and trying to find ways, say like government intervention, knee-jerk reaction. Like I said, World War III. If Poroshenko goes, or not Poroshenko, if President of Ukraine, I forget his name, as he's posting, as he's hosting, or getting pictures shot for, what was it, GQ, magazine. How serious is it? I think that, yeah, things might get worse before it gets better. That's just how market cycles go. We'll capitulate. Bitcoin will go down a ton. Bitcoin is doing better. It was at 18,000 something. It's at 19,000 something right now. But yeah, this is go time. Again, we've been through a bear market before with literally goose egg. We got an app in the last bear market. We got an app that makes a lot of money at a $1 billion company. This is, Jesus, insane. It says, if buy one get one free, you get both wishes. Oh, you get both wishes. It's amazing. Justin says, why do you think these were noted in the Medium Drop article? I think they have been the last couple of articles, but I will read one now. The Disney Parks Experiences and Products. Yes, it includes Walt Disney Animation Studios, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, ESPN, 20th Century Studios, National Geographic. Very, very bold that they keep mentioning that. Not sure why. Puddin' Cheek says, this confirms we actually sent baby kangaroos to the moon. I love Puddin' Cheek so much. The outtakes of NASA astronauts trying to walk on the moon. It's so great. Anyway, moving on here. Jay San says, your sound keeps cutting off. Ooh, sorry. Sounds very glitchy, Randy. This might not be the best internet. Like I said, it's not my place. I'm just here for the week until I can move into my new place because my landlord's a D-bag. Ex-landlord. Not the new landlord. New landlords are my friends. Ruxar says, go big. Omi Cat. Why, thank you. Tyler says, Nick Batchelor, we have just seen another tragedy. Yeah. Sorry you can't hear, Justin. Good night says, your sound keeps breaking up. Only hear 50% of what you say. No. Where can you see common Vaders and common Bobas 5 years from now? Oh, geez. Over $1,000. Over $1,000, probably. It says, I'm trying to fill my OMI bags, but rent, kids, and student loans are heavy, bro. That sounds awful. I'm sorry, man. Having kids, I'm sure, is great, but it's just, kids are expensive, rent's very expensive, student loans you kind of have to pay back, even if you declare bankruptcy. Although I did hear that if you make less than a certain amount of money each year, you got 10 grand off your student loan. So James Robertson says, makes more people want to hold the uncommon since it's animated. It's a very good point. Veve. This is the candy hopes out in the third wish to the top multiples are. If you answer, you get a wall hair. Great. Matt John says, love you, Randy. Did you get Dashy back? Of course. Yeah, of course get Dashy back. Let's hop on over and see. Oh, no, 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 no. Sorry about that. Had to go. I gotta show you guys what's up with that. Oh, no. Times. Just as hops. That was that like button. People on only. Yeah. John says yes. LOL. Could be next month. Could be next year. Could be never. I have zero idea. I am not. Zach Chase is where my night DM's at. What are y'all aping into this? Some people talking about Immutable X, which I don't think they're really crap coin. I mean, OMI's not a crap coin, so I'm not going to comment on it. Yeah. Moving on. Oh, that was it. Let's see what other comments I have on YouTube. I caught up. I think I caught up before this. Yeah, I did. All right, we're good. In other news, I have to go to messages here. Let's. Yeah, like I said, next week I'm going to be trying to do a stream with Veve Fam Bam, Courtney, Veveversity, Wendy Stibalis, and Spark. Oh God, just as would distinguished gentlemen. Of course, always. What are the rooms? I'm dying to see the revamped OUP, dude. I can't wait. Buy the rumor, sell the news. All my whales are buying right now. How many of them are going to sell the news? How many of them are going to hodl forever? I don't know. We'll see. If you have over 100 million OMI, most likely you don't need to sell when it goes up. But yeah. Matt John says, smash that like button, peeps. Randy is a legend and very knowledgeable. It's crazy. Oh, thanks, guys. Just as new backrooms footage is gnarly. Again, it's just the place. I brush my teeth, and floss, and have a lead break. I want to continue drinking it, but I also don't want to pee. I want peas. A lot I'm going through right now. It's the internal struggle. I will possibly be on your fashion on the 14th. 100% sure. That's Dan Shawbell's birthday, by the way. Shout out, man. I will be in the city tomorrow as well. Oh, it's my friend's birthday tomorrow too. And New York Fashion Week does start tomorrow. I won't be there tomorrow. So not only do we have that, we have Cobra Kai, which starts over on Friday, and that is the start of D23, that convention. So that's really cool as well. That's another thing. I don't think Veve will be at D23, which is the Disney version of Comic-Con. But actually, let me see where this goes. What date is the finale, the Aladdin bottle? Oh, that's September 9th. That's literally the starting day of D23. Guys, that is not a coincidence. I don't think anyone's ever brought this up, or they haven't yet. But let me go. Yeah. So this is at September 9th. That is the first day of D23. I don't think that's a coincidence. I do not think that that's a coincidence. I think that they will be talked about at D20. Oh, dude, somebody should go there. Somebody should go and cover it. I can't. I got a friend staying with me but somebody else that lives over there should. I don't know. We'll all pool our money together and send them there. Taps, where you at, girl? I think Taps is still in Europe. Abe says, how many of your whale friends have over 100 million tokens? Hang on one sec. Let me do something here. So there is one whale group where where they at? There are the 15 members. I'm in. So I think now I have like the fourth least amount of OMI. So there's 12 people in here with 100 million or more. One or two of them have a billion or more. I'd count Jeremy Padower as a friend. So let's say there's 13. And then there is Another whale group I'm in, I think 200 million or more. So that's 15. And then there are two whale groups that I advise. One whale group, they're a conglomerate, and they have a bit of tokens. So we're almost tokens. So I guess that'll count for that. And then there's another one that'll have well 100 million. So let's say plus, maybe 30, maybe like 5-ish people that I know individually that have 100 million OMI and more. And some of those, they don't just have 100 million. They have hundreds of millions. A couple of them have a billion. Yeah, sorry, Tito, if my audio is cutting out. I have 1 million token bag from a kid when he turns 25. It's 10 years from now. OMI gets to in 10 years. $5. I did $3. Yeah. Oh, that. Well, I'm glad that you have that like a trust that you can dig into when you're 25. Yeah. 25 is a good age to get that, because younger people, you haven't really lived yet. I mean, oh God, that. I mean, at 22, you could have had 4 years of school, you could have studied abroad, you could have been in the military for 4 years of that. I was in the military for 4 years at 22. I eventually had 4 years. But, that's why I hate it when you say like, oh yeah, these guys are kids. You might view a 17 or 19 or 21-year-old as a kid. I serve people, men and women 18 years old, and women I was with. So I don't. I get there's a difference between a 19-year-old in the military and a 19-year-old in first year of college. A little bit of difference. I forget what I was saying. I forget what rant I was. Oh yeah, so that 1 million only bet your kid will be a millionaire. I'm glad that you have it. I hope you have it in a trust. If your kid's 15 now, I mean, I don't. Does your kid know? I don't know if he's a boy or a girl, or if your kid's a boy or a girl. But you said from years from now, kid. Oh, when he turns 20. Okay, gotcha. I don't know how I would act if I knew I had a cushion. So Abe, I don't know your financial situation, your kid, or your kids, what his dreams are, but if you haven't let him know about it, don't let him know. If you already let him know that you have that for him, that's fine. It's not a big deal. But the reason why I say don't let him know is because it's good to know how to act under pressure. Comment down below one of my favorite songs, Billy Joel, Pressure. Why do I think that's important? Because if you always have, I feel like you are never at your best unless you're against. I like what I'm experiencing right now. This is what I love. Technically, I'm homeless. I'm for the next week, which I'm not. Again, I have an Airbnb. I'm fine with rent, but I love that mindset. I love you have no place to live right now. Like literally, stuff's on the floor and in the car. I guess I showed my A bag over there. I got a bunch of stuff. This is when I do my best work. When I'm grinding, when back's against the wall, and yeah, if I really needed to, I could sell me. Like I would, like I said, I've said it before. I would rather be homeless than sell OMI. I here the fudge we are. I don't know. Like, would I have worked as hard, and would I have become a millionaire at 30 if I knew I had $1 million just waiting for me? And I don't know if your kid is 15. I mean, have him read like Dostoevsky. Have him read Tolstoy. Have him be depressed. Have him be like, money won't change him. And again, I don't know your kid. Maybe money won't change him. And I don't know if he knows anything about me. He'll probably have 1.5 in 10 years, which is nothing to think about. Jacob, my audio is choppy. So that you hold all the moments, not like not all of them. I'll get them all when OMI moons. The faces still drop for full cycle. Just throwing that out there. Abe says no, he doesn't know. He wants to be here. My wife and I feel so blessed to be able to invest in the Veve so early. It's good. A lot of firemen I know are could use them in the military. Very, very brave. Running into a burning building is not something everyone wants to do. So kudos to your kid on that. Keep him working out, keep him having a good diet. They'll do it. Cavell said $10 OMI, says Walt equals 1 Bitcoin. Well, I think it can for, actually it was for a while. I think it was outperforming Bitcoin for a while, but I think that when Bitcoin's $1 million, Walt cannot keep up with that. I mean, I guess he could, but I don't think so. There's a bunch of people that are going to want that, but not enough to spend $1 million each. No, that'll be worth 6 figures. Walt, so again, you haven't heard it here first, but if for those of you that are new, talking about Walt, the partner statue, that'll be 6 figures or something. I don't know, but it will be. He's read Riches in Babylon, which that poor guy. Oh, yes. Trying to instill good values and financial literacy. Have him read Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People, or One Indispensable Quality Leader, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, How to Bound Others Break, 8 Attributes of Great Achievers. Extraordinarily good books. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon. Just thinking outside the box. But Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People is very, very good. But again, if don't force it on him. If he's, I mean, as a kid, I didn't really know. I didn't have a teacher. I didn't have a teacher. I just knew I liked money and wanted to make it one day. You saw him on the podcast, Daniel Hardwick. He is my mentor. He is my brother. I love him. Like I love him deeply. Like he's the closest to family that you can get without being family. Listen to that podcast. Randy Chavez with Daniel Hardwick. Let me see which one that was, because I cannot recommend that enough. Daniel Hardwick. Let me get out of this real quick. Yeah, Chavez podcast on 123 with Daniel Hardwick. Absolute. Just I love that man. Like I love that man so much. Anywho, moving on. Big A says, Randy, what do you think about tomorrow's drop? Can't imagine how even one will sell price too high and doesn't look good. Tomorrow's drop, the Star Trek one, right? This do be a. Excuse me. Will it sell out? I mean, there's only one to complete the set. It's 2. It's I mean, it'll sell. I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of people are waiting for the D, but that doesn't mean they can't enjoy it as well. It might. It should sell, at least a little bit. Abe says, you need to have Dan back on, bro. He's rad. Love the story. I should. Let me go and pick that. Captain Crunch is my friends from Amway in the 80s, and they always had that dude. That's such a good book. I don't in the 80s. I think they changed their name like every 20 years. So Max Amway. I haven't heard that. Where does Orlando Magic play? Yeah, what's the? It's called the Amway Center. So yeah, I'm here. Great book. NFT Hero says, Big A, why is the price so high for Star Trek Job? It just does not make sense. I don't know. We'll see. Kevin Crumb says, The Power of Thinking Big as well. I don't think I read that one. I hope it's good, though. I mean, anyone that likes How to Win Friends and Influence People, they probably have a decent sense of reading. Big A says, NFT Hero, exactly. Got 6K editions, too. Yeah, I mean, it'll sell, but... Is Randy, any idea why OMI remains low with all your whales buying? So part of the title, maybe it wasn't of this video, maybe it was the title of Twitter post, but OMI outperformed everything today. OMI continues to do really, really well when compared against the markets. And again, the volume is only 680,000 today. You know, I don't care how big a whale you are. You're not, I mean, you could do that in one day, but my whales are not buying hundreds of thousands of $100,000 every single day. And they'll buy, 10 grand here, 20 grand there. Spending tens of thousands of dollars a month on OMI is good. It's great. I've done it before, but a lot of these guys already have 100 million OMI. So it's, again, spending 5 figures a month on it is still pretty good. You're spending hundreds of thousands a year on that. NFT Hero says, at Big A, Randy says it will sell, which is true. It'll sell like 100. Just says, are the Harley drops still not sold out? I don't know. But if they are, they will. A lot of these are going to be burned at some point. I don't know which ones. But it's probably the ones that. Let's take a look. See at the. Let's go to the brands. Well, I don't even know what's going to be under. It's not black and white, right? It would have to be. Oh, it might be the Harley Quinn red, black. Black, white, red. Yeah, you can see the red. 4,100. Really excited right now. There's really only 1,400. Interesting. And con. So that again, yeah, which is really, really interesting. The old dollars. I got to go for. I can't even. It doesn't bring me to the page just by now. Big A says every 4 days I mine 0.1 ETH software only 5 months. That's amazing. So every 4 days you have a whole ETH. That's insane. It's good for you. Big A is 14.8 million. OMI bag. You'll reach that 15 million, man. Great stuff. Tinder gave the major. Skate. Abe says Big A. That's a boy. That a boy. All right, guys. That'll be it for me. Comments for the YouTube algorithm. I love. Class dismissed. Thank you, Richard Valence, the 499 super. Totally appreciate it. I love you guys.